This is an example problem involving a beam that hits a plane mirror and then reflects off of that plane mirror onto a second plane mirror that's oriented at an angle with respect to the first. And the goal is to determine at what angle will this beam reflect off of the second mirror. I've drawn the problem there on the left, and you can see that the beam comes in and it's going to strike the first mirror at a 30-degree angle from the first mirror, which is horizontal, and that the mirrors are 120 degrees apart from one another. So what I'm going to do is just copy this, paste it down below, because things are going to get messy if I don't make another copy. Okay, well, the first thing we have to do is remember that in optics, all angles are measured with respect to the normal, the line that is perpendicular to the surface. So let's draw the normal here where this first beam is hitting, and we need to measure all angles with respect to that. So we're not given that at the beginning. We're given the angle with respect to the horizontal surface itself. So what we can do is say, well, by definition, the normal is 90 degrees from the surface. So that angle that we need, the one with respect to the normal, is going to be 90 minus 30, which is 60 degrees. So I will write that in. Then we will use the law of reflection, which is the angle of incidence equals the angle of reflection. So if the angle of incidence is 60 degrees, then we have that the angle of reflection is 60 degrees. And let's draw that on there. So we know that since that incident angle is 60 degrees, then this angle is also 60 degrees. Okay, so how are we going to figure out what the angle is with that other mirror? Well, just like both of the reflected and incident angles are 60, we know that both of these angles with the surface itself are 30. That angle is 30 right here. So what we can do is we can use the fact that, see, now we've got another triangle. We have another triangle. You know, here's one point of the triangle up here on the upper right, and we've got one point of the triangle down here, and then one point of the triangle down here on the left. That is another triangle. It's not a right triangle, but the angles of any triangle have to add up to be 180. So right now we've got 120 plus 30. We've got 150 degrees in there now. So the angle up here has got to be 180 minus 150, which is 30. So this angle is 30 degrees because we have 180 minus 120 minus 30. Now, what we need, though, is the angle with respect to the normal up there on that second mirror. So let's draw another normal. There's another normal. And that normal, by definition, again, is perpendicular to the surface of the second mirror, which means that this angle here is 90, so this angle is 90 minus 30, or 60 degrees. And that would be the answer, because the reflected beam off of the second mirror, the angle of incidence has to equal the angle of reflection. So the angle of incidence on the second mirror is 60, then the angle of reflection off of the second mirror is also 60. All right, we're done.